Hey guys, so I wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on in Iran. Now, we just finished up there for the most part, lost 2 service members, and we eliminated the dictator of the country who had been in charge for 36 years. Unlike a lot of other kids with boomer parents, my parents have always paid attention to politics. They have their own opinions and how they form their own opinions, but they also now ask me what my personal opinion on these situations are. As they get older, they start to rely more and more on my analysis on the whole situation. And when it comes to Iran now, unfortunately, as nice as it is to get rid of leader of terror organizations, it's not. I think it's just a little bit too late, because if we had done this 3 months ago, if we had taken out the leader of the country 3 months ago, that would have been one thing. But in the meantime, what was it, 50,000 protesters ended up getting gunned down by the Iranian regime. And of course now there are people in the West and a whole bunch of bots all over Twitter and everything saying, oh my god, the United States is trying to take over the world and we're eliminating peaceful leaders in other countries, and insane rhetoric like that. People hate Trump so much that they will literally defend the leader of terror organizations, despite the fact that Democrats as a whole and Republicans have been trying to push for conflict with Iran for 30 years now, ever since the leader of the country took over 36 years ago under the Carter administration, where he overthrew the monarchy. The reason why I think it's a little bit too little, too late is, yeah, we took down the leader of the country, but the thing is that he probably has a bunch of kids who can just step in, take over. They're not a monarchy, but they're very damn close to it. And even if he doesn't have his kids take over, he had a bunch of guys in the wings waiting for their chance at power as well. And if there were mass protests going on right now at the exact same time that they had a power vacuum, that would be one thing. But they already eliminated many of the people who wanted to change the government in the first place. Over 50,000 people. If we had taken out the leader 3 months ago, when those 50,000 people were in full force out on the streets, again, they would have had the opportunity to force the government to back down, especially since a lot of the military seem to not be willing to eliminate their own people. But now that not only have the protesters been eliminated, but a lot of the people who disobeyed orders and didn't want to follow through with the government's plan to just start shooting into crowds of people, those people have now been purged as well. And it's just, changing the government is so much more than just taking out one leader. Even if the guy has been in charge for 36 years, even if he's been pitting everyone against each other that entire time, there was organization within Iran. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm just being cynical, but again, when so much opposition has been destroyed already, it takes way more than that to take down a dictatorship like that. The same thing happened with, was it Pakistan, I think? It's been a minute. But the leader of Pakistan died in a helicopter crash. Now, people say that it was actually, you know, a missile launch by Israel or something. And maybe it was, but at the same time, you never know with those kinds of helicopters. Hey, maintenance is difficult. Helicopters are incredibly dangerous machines. After all, Kobe died in a helicopter crash along with this kid. And that was in America, where those things are highly maintained with the best pilots in the world. Yeah, I don't know, maybe Russia has better helicopter pilots, but I actually doubt it, given like the amount of military helicopters we have. But I don't know. Obviously, not every helicopter pilot's in the military. But yeah, anyways, I think I'll leave it at that. It's just kind of depressing, just how much death and destruction has been going on in that country. And we were just a little bit too late to actually do anything about it. But you never know, maybe something will happen. But I doubt that the government's anywhere close to collapsing as it is, so. Yep, I'll leave it there. Bye, guys.